and it specifically is limited to that.
Okay. And would you agree in that same divorce decree that he was not responsible for paying cash medical support?
Enjoy the video. Hit the like button.
Ms. Nan, please unmute and stay unmuted. Start your video as well. Okay. For the parties, please raise your right hands. You do solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
I do.
Okay, you both can put your hands down. Sir, please state your first and last name for the record.
Casey Schoenauer.
And his attorney for the record, please identify yourself.
Sarah Malinsky for Mr. Schoenauer.
And Ms. Nan, your first and last name, please.
Is Barbara Nan.
And counsel for the state.
Joyce Wachiku for the Office of the Attorney General.
Okay, and the court will take judicial notice of a proposed order filed by the state regarding a modification where the Attorney General's office conducted a child support review process on April the 17th, 2025 that resulted in a non-agreed CSRP. Court also notes that in the proposed order, Ms. Nan signed and the father did not. Okay, counsel for the state, this is a hearing?
Yes, Judge.
And how much time are you requesting?
I'll ask for 20 minutes.
Okay, and counsel, 20 minutes is good?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm setting the timer. You may proceed, counsel for the state. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. I will call Casey Schoenauer. Sir, you did participate in a child support review process back in April 2025?
Yes.
Okay. At that time, do you understand that your gross income was noted as $7,500 a month?
I will take your word for it. I don't remember the exact amount, but that's what, yes.
And would you, is that amount reflective of your gross income today?
That is more than my gross income today.
Okay. Would you agree that your average gross income now is $6,666.68?
I believe so, yes, ma'am.
Do you have any other minor biological children besides the child that's before this court today?
No, I do not.
Are you in agreement that Ms. Nan will continue to cover the health and dental insurance?
I am.
Okay. Now, are you aware that Ms. Nan pays $413 a month to cover the dental?
I was notified that by the Attorney General's office.
And it's being proposed and requested that you would reimburse Mom $413 a month for cash medical support. Are you in agreement with that request?
I am not.
Okay, why are you in disagreement?
Per our original agreement, Ms. Nan was to cover health and medical costs while I cover travel expenses to complete his visitation, as they have located to Denver, Colorado. So travel costs for visitation are more than the health reimbursement.
So when you say your previous agreement, you're talking about the divorce decree from 2021?
Correct.
Okay. And per your testimony, are you stating that you're not wanting to or should not pay cash medical because you cover expenses travel?
That's correct. Yes, that was our original agreement, and the decree was multiple things, including her paying the health insurance and medical costs.
Now, do you understand if their cash medical is approved for $413 a month, the proposed guideline child support would then be $998 a month?
I understand that.
Okay. Now, if your request that you not reimburse for the medical and just pay guideline child support, do you understand then that the proposed child support amount would be $1,081?
Yes, ma'am. I understand.
Would you be in agreement to paying that if you do not pay for the medical support?
I would be. Agreed.
However, if you are to pay the medical support, what are you proposing in terms of child support?
Whatever the guidelines per my income is agreeable. I don't have the math in my head.
Okay. You stated that you travel for the visits. Is that correct?
Sometimes I travel, sometimes
What is your visitation schedule?
we're allowed 1 weekend a month, spring break, 6 weeks in the summer, alternating Thanksgivings, part of Christmas.
And since your divorce decree, do you exercise your visitations in full each and every month?
Not each and every month, no.
Okay. How often do you exercise your visits?
I don't have the total in front of me. All of the holiday, yes.
Start with just this year.
This year, so October, yes. The summer, 6 weeks, spanned all of July, part of June and August. So there was not any additional weekends besides the in June and August. June, July, August was one visitation, if that makes sense. He was here for a total of 6 weeks. May.
October and summer, May.
I'm trying to remember, and I apologize. I believe May there was a weekend, but I am not 100% sure. April, spring break transposed both March and April as one. I believe February, yes. And then Christmas came across into January, so the Christmas covered both December and January.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You may proceed, Ms. Wachiku.
And for your visits, did you fly Ethan out to you or did you fly Ethan?
It varies. Some of both. This past October, I flew to him. This upcoming Thanksgiving, he'll be flying to me. Summer, he flies to me. So,
would you say most of your visits that you've exercised, he has flown to you?
It's probably roughly half and half, but it does vary.
Okay. And when he's flown to you, do you know how much it costs for him to visit you at your location?
Yes, it does vary. Tickets for an unaccompanied minor are anywhere from, at the cheapest has been about $550 to the most expensive, $800.
Right. And when you have flown out to him, what would be your cost?
Total costs with my ticket and lodging and transportation range anywhere from $800 to $1,200.
Okay. And as far as this order, do you have any safety concerns for yourself or your child if your contact information remains in order?
Not at all.
Okay, I will pass Mr. Shanoa.
Okay, counsel?
Just real quick, Your Honor. If the court orders you to pay cash medical support in the amount of $413, are you requesting that your child support be offset based on these travel expenses?
Yes.
Okay. And is your proposal roughly that the total amount that you have to pay equal what your guideline child support would be if you did not have to pay cash medical support?
Correct. Yes, that's correct.
So roughly, if your guideline child support without a health insurance deduction is $1,081 and cash medical is $413, you're requesting the court to order you to pay child support in the amount of $667.
I apologize. I'm not sure if I understand the math.
I can rephrase.
Yeah.
So overall, you're requesting that whichever way the court orders that the total amount that you pay to Miss Nan be equal to your child support, guideline child support without the health insurance deduction, which would be roughly $1,081.
Yes, that's correct. That's correct.
And is there anything additional that you would want the court to know?
No, not at all.
Okay. And just to reiterate, the agreement that was later reflected in the decree was that you pay child support, but in lieu of you paying Miss Nan health insurance, cash medical support, you would just cover the travel expenses and that your child support wouldn't be offset by that.
Exactly. That's correct.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you. Next witness, Ms. Wanchiku.
Your Honor, I will call Barbara Nan. Ma'am, if you can unmute. Right. And do you recall participating in the child support review process back in
I
April?
did.
Okay. And do you understand that the gross income that was utilized at that time is different from the gross income that's being used today?
Correct.
Are you still in agreement, though, that it costs you about $413 a month to cover health and dental?
That's correct.
And are you requesting that Mr. Shinoa pay cash medical in the amount of $413 a month?
Yes, I do.
And giving him credit for 413, the guideline child support will be $998 a month. Are you in agreement with that proposed amount?
I am.
And did you hear the testimony from Mr. Shinoa that he covers expenses, his visits, whether he's flying to or flying to him?
Yes, for the agreed, I guess the divorce decree, he pays 100% of flights, and its specific squeeze is limited to that.
Okay. And would you agree in that same divorce decree that he was not responsible for paying cash medical support?
That's correct.
Okay. Are you now asking that he reimburse for the medical that you cover?
I do.
Okay. Are you in agreement that his guideline child support be offset, taking into account him paying for the travel expense visits?
I do not.
And why are you in disagreement?
So the reason for us living more than 100 miles apart is actually due
I'm
to...
gonna object to
Okay.
non-responsive.
Oh, you don't want to know like the decision to whatever move apart. What I would say is the travel is separate from the actual, I guess, health insurance. And it wasn't at the time, that was not in trading for it. What I would say also with originally, I guess the default template the agreed order had was that everyone pays 50-50%. So the asking for 100% because we live apart does seem a bit beyond what is reasonable.
Okay, Ms. Nan, has Mr. Shinoa exercised his visits according to the decree?
No.
Did you hear his testimony on the visits that he has had this year?
Yes.
Okay. Are you in agreement that his testimony was accurate in terms of his visitation so far in 2025?
Let's see. Yeah, I can give you the exact dates, but it covered basically the summer visit, the March, February, and October. So there were 4 visits.
Okay. Are there times that he did not exercise his visit?
Correct.
Okay. In this year, what months would you say that he did not exercise his visitation?
So January, I know, I need to look at June because we had a late vacation. I guess technically it would be count. He picked them up. Let's see, he got the last weekend and he returned them actually August 2nd. So he didn't have exercise a weekend, I guess, in August technically.
Okay, and his schedule
September.
is 1 weekend a month. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Did he exercise his
And
visit January,
No. Oh, I'm
February?
sorry. He came in December for a weekend.
Okay. January, did he exercise his visit?
No,
February, did he exercise his visit?
he did.
March, did he
March.
exercise his visit?
Yes.
April, did he exercise his visit?
I don't think so. It might have ran into it. It's the last week of March is the spring break. Let me look at the calendar. Maybe he did. No, it actually, he did it. I stand corrected. Okay, yeah, it's March 29th through the 5th. I want to say. Was that
Okay.
correct?
May, did he exercise the visit?
Or no, maybe it was March and not April. Sorry.
May, did he exercise the visit?
No.
But you agree he did exercise his summer visitation.
Yes, he always does.
Okay. And per your testimony, he returned in August.
Correct. August 1st.
Okay. Did he exercise his visit in September?
That's the no.
Okay. And each time for those visits that he did do, he either flew to him or flew out to where, is that correct?
Correct.
Did you hear his testimony on how much it costs in terms of what he spends to either fly out Ethan or what it costs him when he comes to visit Ethan?
I did.
Would you agree that that is accurate testimony?
I could not verify that. I have no knowledge base on it.
All right. So your request is that he reimburse you the $413 a month and pay guideline child support with no offset.
Correct.
And as far as your contact information, is there any safety concerns for yourself or your child if they continue to be in the order?
No.
I will pass Ms. Nan.
Counsel?
Miss Nan, at the time of the divorce, did you reside in Denver, Colorado?
No. We were moving as a family actually at the time of the divorce.
Okay, so your address in the divorce decree has Denver, Colorado as your current residence address and your mailing address. So is that not correct?
That is correct, the Denver, and at the time of the divorce and the separation, I was employed in Denver and working remotely
Okay.
and had been for the prior year.
Okay. So at the time that the judge signed the divorce decree, you resided in Denver.
Yes,
Okay. And at that same time, Mr. Shanower resided in Texas.
correct.
And at the time of the divorce, when you both signed this agreed final decree of divorce, travel expenses were considered.
I think all the provisions were like, yes,
Okay.
at
And-
least it was the template over whatever the template if you travel over 100 miles. I did not draft it, his attorney did.
Okay, but you signed this divorce decree, correct?
Correct, I did.
Okay. And what do you currently do for a living?
I'm an attorney
Okay. And what
for
is
the federal government.
okay? And what is your annual salary?
I'm gonna say it's like 170.
Okay. And is it your testimony today that Mr. Shanower should now have to pay you reimbursement for the health insurance? For what reason?
So my premiums have increased by over 100% in the last 3 years. And the non-consoled parent, his salary has increased by 50%. And he has the same job title, the same employer. I'm not going to speculate at underemployment, but yeah, he was being underpaid at the time for his job title.
Okay, objection,
And we won't-
Your Honor, testifying as to facts, not evidence.
Sustain.
No further questions.
Okay, so Ms. Nan, premiums have gone up. Do you think airline flights have gone up as well?
Yes, but not to the degree that health insurance has.
I'm just asking.
No,
Alright.
it is. Everything's gone up.
Yes, okay.
Same as our salaries too, which has helped offset, but not to the extent I need it to.
Okay. Ms. Wanchiku, any other witnesses? None.
No other witnesses, Your Honor.
Ms. Malinsky, no other witnesses, correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, and I just want a reimbursement.
Judge, you're frozen. The last thing you were saying was, I just want.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I just want to make sure I understand something before I make a. If I order medical, it's $413, child support $998. Count. If I do order reimbursement, $413 would be medical and $667 child support. Do I have those? Is that correct, guys?
Yes, Judge, you did cut in and out, but I think I got most of it.
Okay, well, let me repeat it. I don't want to repeat my question again. All right, I can see that looks like everyone else was frozen, so I knew I was frozen. So I just decided to disconnect and let's try it again. All right, now my question was, the state is requesting with mother medical reimbursement of $413, child support $998, beginning November 1st. The respondent states or requesting, if I do order medical, that medical be $413, child support $67 to total the $1,081 if I do not order medical and dental. I just wanted to make sure that's the synopsis of the request, correct?
Correct.
Okay, thank you. All right, and one other question, Ms. Nan. So what was the cost for health and dental insurance at the time of the divorce decree?
It was, I think it was like 188 at the time. It was much cheaper.
And so when this divorce decree was negotiated, it was never discussed that people probably would get salary increases and rates and cost of airline tickets, as well as premiums would increase over the time, that it just wouldn't have a stalemate of 188, or perhaps the flight was 400, and that raises weren't going to come about for COLAs and cost of livings and merit increases. No one considered that during the negotiations?
No,
Okay.
there's no language to that. I don't recall that at all.
Okay. I scanned the divorce decree while everyone was testifying. I didn't see anything, but I was just wondering. Okay, court is going to order child support in the amount of $1,081 and not order any medical or dental premium support. Court costs assessed to the gentleman 60 days from today's date. You both will receive, and the attorney, copies of this order via your email. Now, of course, if you disagree with me, appeal my decision. You would have to file it yourself or hire your own private attorney. The Attorney General's office would not assist either party. They represent only the state of Texas. Unless a district court judge changes this order, this is the order of the court, and you all are free to go and have a great day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you.